To begin commissioning, close all electrical equipment and turn on the breakers and enable switches for all Tesla equipment. Verify that the equipment is powered on by checking the LEDs on Powerwalls and Gateway. Installers will use the Tesla One app to commission Powerwall systems. If not already installed, visit tesla.com/Tesla One or scan this QR code to download the Tesla One app. Open the Tesla One app and log in or create a new account. The Tesla One app is updated frequently. Before beginning the commissioning process, tap the More button, then Settings, and scroll down to Software Version. Tap on the software version to see if a software update is available. If one is available, download it by tapping Update. With Tesla One updated to the latest software version, from the Installs page, tap Begin Install. Next, a prompt will appear to scan a QR code. Scan the QR code on the site controller, such as Gateway in this case. This will connect your phone to the system for commissioning. Work from the top of the page to the bottom. Tapping the back arrow at the top left of the screen will exit Tesla device setup. The alert tray at the bottom of the screen or the red icons next to a tab means something needs attention. Tap on System and verify that all equipment that has been installed appears here. Everything installed should be represented by a box on this page. For example, in this case, one Backup Gateway 2 and one Powerwall 2 were installed and they appear as expected. Confirmation that each device is on this page lets us know that they are all sending and receiving 12-volt and CAN communication. Moving down from the System option, the next page is Settings. The first task in Settings is to set the grid code. Use the drop-down menu to select the country, state, and utility provider. Then, select the appropriate voltage and frequency. Next, select the solar installation type. This choice will configure the solar operation settings and impact the visuals that are displayed in the customer's Tesla app. Back on the main page, tap Start System. A firmware update automatically begins for each device. If installing Powerwall Plus, solar production will need to be enabled in the Devices tab. Tap on the box for Powerwall Plus. By default, solar production will be set to disabled. Tap on DC Only to close the MCIs within the solar array. This allows for easy voltage testing without producing power. Tap on Enable to fully enable solar production. Confirm that the solar production values match the expected values. Next, tap the Metering tab at the top of the System page. Configure each of the Tesla energy meters that were used. Meters X and Y inside of Gateway or meter Z in Backup Switch. To pair and configure Neurio devices, tap Add Wi-Fi meters or Detect wired meters if the Neurio meter is hardwired to the site controller. Scan the QR code on the Neurio meter to pair it to the Powerwall system. Next, configure each CT port. As a reminder, the Neurio W2 that is factory installed in Powerwall Plus is already paired to the site controller, but any additional CTs that were plugged in will need to be configured. Next, tap the Networking tab. By default, cellular connection can be used for commissioning. However, if cellular signal is not viable, tap on Wi-Fi to connect the system to the customer's home Wi-Fi network. If you have run an Ethernet cable to the customer's router, tap on Ethernet to enable this method. Tap Test Connection to verify that the system is connected to Tesla. Next, go to System Tests. Select the option that applies to the installation, either whole home or partial. Go off-grid until solar turns on, if expected. If the solar portion of the installation is not yet completed, tap the option for Solar Not Expected. Make sure that all loads that are supposed to be backed up actually are. End the backup test. Under Installer Registration, if the information is pre-populated, use it. If not, the information can be added manually. For customer registration, use the text or QR code feature to allow the customer to enter their own information. After registration is complete, ensure that the customer can log in. Walk them through basic functions of the app such as power flow on the main page, the energy page showing more details on production and consumption, and settings such as configuring time-based control in self-powered mode, setting up Wi-Fi, and pairing a phone. While on site, ensure that the customer logs in and understands how to use the app.